We are live. It looks like I'm selling a Mike Mignola BPRD variant cover. That's all right. Okay, we are here for the FOC. Lately, I've been doing it like on, I guess, mostly Sundays. Um, Today, I've got time. I'm doing this video, then I'm going to be working on back issues, and that's my day. So, let's just get to it. I got my mic in, so audio should be good. FOC comics due to be ordered every week. They're due on Mondays, so we have a cutoff at Monday, 8 p.m. from our website, thecanadiancomicbin.com. You can see right here is where we do this nonsense. So there you go. You just get our website up and scroll right here. Let me just get my face out of here a bit. We scroll right here to our pre-sales, and we got our 3 different options: DC, Indie, and Marvel. We're going to kick it off with Marvel Comics, so we need to order these by Monday. Last week, Absolute Batman had the hardcover and trade, and this week we've got Wonder Woman. If you haven't tried Wonder Woman yet, I really think you should. And the first print of #1 sells for $25, so if you just want to give it a shot, 23 bucks for the first 6 issues, not bad. And omnibuses, we always offer 30% off any in-print omnibus. So we put some of the new ones just to remind you of that. Wonder Woman by Phil Jimenez. Um, there you go. It's a nice little omnibus, and you get 30% off. So if there's stuff in print that we don't have in our store, just reach out to us and we'll get you a copy for 30% off. Usually takes up to 2 weeks to show up. Sometimes it's just a week. All right. Tom King still staying in this Wonder Woman realm with Trinity, daughter of Wonder Woman. It's a 6-issue mini, and we've got a few variants. Dan Mora. I actually enjoy Tom King stuff, but I haven't tried his Wonder Woman yet. We've got the trades, so I'll probably give one a go at some point. Is that Lyrics Lee? It is, and there's also a foil. No need to click on that. I just showed you the image. There's a blank, and we've been out of stock on Batman 4 first and second prints, so we've got our 3rd print coming soon, which is great because people are still jumping on the Absolute bandwagon. They're starting to finally be like, okay, here's so much good stuff about this. What's going on? So that's great. So we're trying to keep stuff in stock, but we're doing what we could do. All right, first Absolute Bane. There we go. Some people still think there's going to be a Joker appearance, but every issue, everyone's like, first full Joker, first full Joker, first full Joker. We had someone comment on another feed saying that 13 is apparently the Joker storyline. So who knows? Zafino. I like Zafino art. It's dark, it's gritty, it's fun. And this guy, Terso Cons. It's a cool cover. I'm not familiar with his art, but I enjoy it. And this one just popped up yesterday. Brian Boland cover. There you go. So there's 4 of them. Supergirl #2. The art trim covers were the best selling covers. Sophie Campbell's writing and drawing, but Art Germ has another killer cover for Supergirl, so that'll probably be the hot one. But this was supposed to be a Villa Lobos, but they replaced it with a Homer, and it's quite good too. And we got a Sowie. That's it for Supergirl. Aquaman #6. Not a huge seller, but we did sell out of, like, I think all of the issues. People just started to pick it up, and they're all gone. Here's the Superman. Is that a Superman variant? Kind of a cool variant. Usually they say it's a Superman whatever because they did that theme of every hero as Superman. Afu Chan, a little cartoony, and George Perez. It's got a series of variants showing up across DC. Action Comics 1087. Ryan Sook. I like Ryan Sook, but I like older Ryan Sook. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just I like older Ryan Sook art. There you go, a little painting. Another Lyrics Lee. Superboy's hanging out with Superman. Dan Jurgens, eh? Yep. Green Lantern Corps #5. Not a whole lot of readers for the Green Lantern stuff. We don't have the cover image for that one. Lucas Mayer, little team shot. I'd say that's better than the A cover. Batman Robin 22. Demon Etrigan coming through the mirror. The covers have been really cool on this this run by Fernandez. Juan Ferreira and Guillaume March. Okay. Fire and Ice. I thought these miniseries would do better. A lot of people would pre-order that kind of thing, but we didn't really on the first one. Super low, and this one even less. Scott Forbes, he's got some fans over here. And Dark Patterns #7. I feel like there was a delay between 6 and 7, but who knows? Subic variant. That's pretty dark. And DC versus Vampires #10. We're getting close to the end here. Otto Schmidt. And we've got a Parator. There's Raven as a vampire. And Tyler Crook. I like Tyler Crook, but I don't really care for this one. Another facsimile for Jeff Loeb. Last week or 2 weeks ago, we did the other Halloween special. You got a foil as well. Oh, scroll all the way down. We're about done here. Batman #9. What's the key for #9? Return of the Joker. I don't know. I feel like they should, unless they're doing like a facsimile in order, doing like Batman 1, 2, 3, like they're doing with Fantastic Four. They're going in order. Well, I guess for the most part, they've kind of skipped to the Silver Surfer and Galactus stuff, but no point reprinting a non-first appearance key, you know? Anyway, foil, blank. And this one I thought was really cool. I like this reprint. Sonic as Batman. It's the 3rd printing. We still have first prints in stock. And Summer as Superman is getting a 2nd printing. And I'm pretty sure this is going to be the Lozano, the big cover that sold out immediately and was going for $50. So yeah, it says cover art Lozano. So if you just want the cover, go for the 2nd print and it's in your collection. You don't have to spend the, I don't know, 20, 30, 40, 50. It's probably not 50 anymore. Okay, that's your DC part of the FOC. We're going to jump into indies. And Savage Dragon keeps coming back. Battle Beast was a sellout, instant sellout, and we get 3 new covers for the 2nd printing. Jason Howard and Ryan Sook. There you go. So if you missed out, we still have first prints. The blind bag sold out on Wednesday. The last batch we only sold in the store and not online because you got to give some people a chance. You just walk in. The latest Spawn, and there is a Mark Spears. There you go. Cygor. World Tree #15. There's a B variant. And Money Shots #2. Scientists who go and bang out some aliens. There are a couple of black bags, which are going to be risque covers. King Spawn #46. That's a cool cover. It's creepy. I like it. Ghostly. And this one, I gotta say, this is probably the most generic Spawn cover I've seen in years. I don't know. Blood and Thunder went to 2nd print. We didn't really have many people try this out. I think we still have 1 or 2 copies on the stands. there was a really good Campbell cover, a 1 in 50 that I thought about bringing in, but again, it's selling for a lot of money, but is it worth having, 50 copies good? I don't know. But the fact that we didn't sell out of 3 or 4 copies on the stands kinda They Choose Violence, number 1, the Raza cover. That's pretty cool. And there is a Kyle Baker variant. And Genna, Naked Aggression, number 1 of 4. Think I'm saying that right? Genna. Bunch of different covers here. What is this about anyway? Contract out on Genna, but she's managed to stay alive long enough that the contract has been resold. I feel like they're trying to pick up on the gun honey heat. So if you like gun honey, you might dig this. And they even have a polybagged nude cover. So yeah, that might be your bag. I Hate Fairyland 41. So a new story arc. There you go. And there is the F-bomb cover. Blood and Thunder number 2. So if you did pick it up and liked it, here's a little homage to Akira and David Lopez variant. Remember, this is a Robert Kirkman project as well. Free Planet, I keep hearing about this, and the first issue has gone to second print. Not many people picked it up in our store. I haven't picked it up. I know the ash can goes for a lot of money, but we'll see if it becomes something bigger. Geiger number 15. I saw a little news thing that Jim Lee is going to be doing a variant cover on a future issue, and it's his first image cover in, like, I don't know, 15 years or something. 3 covers. Golden Rage, Old Ladies on an Island. Battling It Out. This is an issue or a series that I wish I had ordered more of. I maybe 1 or 2 people ordered it. Nobody mentioned it. I thought it looked pretty interesting, especially with the Final Fantasy homage B cover. It sold out immediately, and people were saying good things, but I just didn't give it a chance, sadly. Last issue, and Mirka Indolfo's Sweet Paprika open for business. I know we had a lot of people who bought Sweet Paprika, but I think they were buying it more for the girl stuff. And so when they did a guy love story, it kind of, the readership dropped off. Sad to say, but it is what it is. And there's more covers we can't see. A lot of covers for that book. That book generally has a lot of covers. And actually, there's a stack in the back I was looking at maybe putting out. We'll see if I get to it. Transformers 21. The B cover we just added yesterday. And they're doing a connecting second anniversary variant. So this is the first part of the connecting bit. And there's a black and white. So likely you'll see the covers in G.I. Joe American Hero, and Void Rivals, and they'll all connect together. Blue Palo Verde. Ray Fox, Ontario artist. He's worked on some DC projects, teamed up with Jeff Lemire. His new project right here. What's that about? First day out of jail, Christine Woods discovers that her father has disappeared into a mysterious, isolated town hidden in the New Mexico desert. Now it's up to her to find and rescue him from a bizarre, unnatural threat. Kind of gives vibes of a Silent Hill, maybe, but it looks too bright for a Silent Hill. There's the B cover. Far Down Below, number 3. And Never Wars. There's a couple of one-shots here. Magical realms of Wonderland, Oz, and Neverland been thrust into a devastating war that spans worlds and generations. So Land of Oz one-shot. Wonderland. And Wonderland wraparound variant. That's cool. Never Wars Pan Neverland. Lots of little one-shots. So 3, I guess. 3. One's a B cover. Oh, that's an incentive. I got to pull that off. All right, I'll do that in a moment. I'll actually make a note 'cause sometimes I forget about these things. Watch me write. Anyway, I'll pull that off. Dark Regards, number 2. I think we only had one, maybe two people try out the first issue. We'll have to see if they enjoyed it. And a Rosmo variant. Blood Type, the new miniseries from EC. Good cover. Super dark. I'm guessing that's a vampire, maybe. Oh, there's a surfboard in the back. Maybe it's not a mermaid, but a siren or something. We've got Sorrentino cover. That's pretty cool. Laying on top of a bunch of dead bodies in the dinghy, and we got a foil. Huge deck number 5. Heavy delay on that one, but there you go. And Savage Sword of Conan number 9. Neil Adams. There you go. Pretty good Neil Adams. Alex Horley. I thought there was, oh yeah, right down here is a Virgin Neil Adams. Star Wars Insider. We've got our foils, direct market, newsstand. If you're a Star Wars magazine guy, we can bring those in. This has been on here for a while. And our last issue of In Bloom, Mushrooms, Last of Us. If you're a fan of that, you'd probably be enjoying this miniseries. Christian Ward variants. What else? Minor Arcana number 8. I read the first few issues and I actually quite enjoyed it. Really, it does have that Vertigo vibe. But I am just kind of holding back to pick up a bunch. I'll probably start reading trades as they come in. And our Dan Panosian, we have no idea what that looks like yet. Or I don't, anyway. Amory Ward's last one. And apparently this is the last series in Amory Wars. It's popular. It's got a lot of, like, the older series have value. Probably going to have to wait some time for this one to catch up. But when I lay my vengeance down upon thee, last issue, Phillips B cover. And Life. We're starting to get Distillery again. Life has been on the FOC for quite some time. I feel a sneeze coming on. Oh, I hate that. All right. What happened here? Sorry, I went back to DC. Not bad. Scroll back down. Yeah, Life. 3 covers. We don't know the Walter one yet. Finally, Distillery coming out through a different distributor, and they'll be on a regular basis once again soon. Frankenstein, See You Forever, number 4. Sister Imperator, number 4. And Star Wars Hyper Stories, The Bad Batch, Ghost Agents. Man, I hate just super long titles or full, like, here's our title, there's a subtitle, another subtitle, another subtitle. Anyway, number 4, it's a good cover. I'll complain about it and say it's a good cover. Here's your B. Star Wars stuff has died. It's on the down low. If it comes back, all these issues from the last 2 years or so, 3 years, are going to be tough to find. Who knows if it comes back? Stranger Things, Dungeons and Dragons, number 4, last issue in the series. Again, a bunch of covers. I don't believe it's necessary, although it's kind of cool, that little Krang-looking bugger in the top corner. I just feel like for this kind of series, they just need 1, maybe 2 for the first issue, just for the heck of it, but a little unnecessary. Lady Baltimore, number 2, Daughters of Medusa. I really wonder how much Mignola. I'm used to saying Mignola, and I'm trying to pronounce it proper. Mignola. How much he actually is involved in these spin-off things, because he doesn't fully write them or anything anymore, or maybe he never really did. Stranger Things, Tales from Hawkins 2, number 1. Stranger Things has to be coming out soon, probably this summer, or maybe in the fall. I don't know. It's going to be coming out soon. A bunch of different covers again, and they're good. They're good covers, but a little unnecessary. The Witcher, The Bear and the Butterfly, number 2. Don't hear much about the Witcher every now and or not, as much as you used to. Tramps of the Apocalypse. Wars of 2053. Earth has become a barren wasteland. Fractions of surviving men, led by Quest Ragnar, king of males, taking over the remnants of the cities. Quenchable thirst for violence. Baby Belladonna, not wanting to bend their whims. All right, we got some Tramps of the Apocalypse. Godzilla Anniversary, big old foil cover, I think it was. Did I read that right? Nope. No, it's still a big issue. It's $13. And I like these Sonic covers. It's like a dark, evil Sonic. And we've got some Saturday Morning. Demona number 2. Mark Spears only did the first issue. That still didn't help increase orders on this title very much. We have like a subscriber or two, and sometimes somebody picks up a cover if they really like it. But as for regular readers, and Bagley does the D cover. Red Sonja and Army of Darkness. We got a Tom Rainey cover. And Jelinek. I gotta say, those covers do not stand out for me at all. Silverhawks has been here a while. Space Ghost, Johnny Quest, number 4. Mark Spears on the A cover. Middleton, we don't have that yet, but we've got Derek Chu. So many good artists on this series, but man, I just don't think much of these covers. Like, they're good, but also dull at the same time. Like, this is the most exciting one, maybe the best one. Thundercats teaming up with Powerpuff Girls. I don't know how this is gonna go. It's a fun little cutesy thing. Weird combination. Who was that? I don't know who that was. Sawi and Baldari. So there you go, on a blank. And Vampirella number 3 has been up here a while. And apparently this is going to be back on the FOC, but I still love this one of JD Vance. Doing a live video. The FOC with the CCB.
Nice.
Chelsea walked in to interrupt things. Oh, sorry. Yeah. What's going on? If you give me a few. I'm almost done the indies, and I'll be doing Marvel. Not many people are watching. We got 2 people here. Conan number 2, Dan Panosian. He seems to be doing a fair amount of covers for this series. Federici one, that was pretty cool. Giordano. And Jason Sean Alexander. That's probably my favorite out of those. And there is a foil of the Panosian. Zootopia's been here a while. I Like Popeye's been here. That's been here. Darkwing Duck. These have all been here. And Distillery, they're going to slowly come out. Oh, another Army of Darkness. Sorry, that should be moved up. Number 3, Bjorn Barons. That's probably the best cover. Yeah, by far. Those other 3 that we showed earlier. Okay, let's finish it off with Marvel. Chelsea did these a few days ago, and I didn't get to see what was here. Omnibuses, we already talked about this. 30% off omnibuses that are in print. We'll order them in for you. These are the new ones coming out. The Rainbow Rowell omnibus, and it's got the Jen Bartel cover, but there's also a really nice Peach Momoko that's only for shops like us. You're not going to find it at Indigo or something like that. And also the Jerry Duggan X-Men omnibus. It's more expensive, but still, you're saving 30%. And there's our direct to market, people like us. Okay, this was off. This got pushed back a while, but here's our final issue. 2 covers. It's back on the FOC. Tiny image. Amazing Spider-Man number 6. I feel like it's a new story arc. Let me see here. Hellgate's opening punch. Seems like a new jumping on story arc part. Anyway, got a Melenkov. Melenkov. Yeah, I said that right. Bagley. I was a huge Bagley fan back in the day. Now I'm not so much, but he did contribute a lot to Marvel back in the 90s, doing so much work so fast. But I'm just tired of his generic Spider-Man swinging image. He did lots of them for Ultimate Spider-Man back in the day. Hey, Hazu, how's it going? Catching the tail end of the FOC. But anyway, I'm just tired of the Bagley Spider-Man swinging through the city. Like, I was tired of it during Ultimate Spider-Man, the original Ultimate Spider-Man. Here's the Bring On the Bad Guys. Sorry about the small image. And there is a Marvel Rivals Peach Momoko, another tiny image. Holy moly, Spider-Man images galore. So it's kind of a Mr. Fantastic type thing, stretchy arms. Yeah. Avengers 27, Black Panther, still One World Under Doom, Vecchio. I'm not a fan of those style of covers, his things, but we do get pre-orders for them. That Marvel Rivals was last one. Oh, it's a new. I'm not sure if it's a miniseries or a one shot. And that's I guess a manga artist, and that's the first time he did a Marvel comic book. Yeah, it was on last week's. We had to put in our orders already. Bring on the bad guys. Red Skull. And the Phineas and Ferb variants. We did get people order these, so a surprise. Bring on the bad guys. Doom #1. They're doing 7 one-shots of villains, and that looks like a Liber Mayo, which is quite good. Yeah, I don't know if I actually put any of those on the stand. I don't think we ordered any for the stand. I can't remember. We're missing the knock Bring on the Bad Guys Doom variant. Okay, we'll get that fixed. I'll yell at Chelsea for it. She's the one. She's the one. I've got 2 notes here where I've got to fix. Thanks for the help, Scott. Kevin Eastman. There you go. You're a Turtles fan, you probably dig that. And Lyrics. I don't know who that character is. It looks like a spin-off of Hella. Here's our Mike McCone. Little classic look. The Mercado one's pretty cool. Sorry about the small image. And apparently there is a Todd Knock that we are missing, but we'll get it up. Doom Division 4. We've got our Yagawa and Ron Lim. Fantastic Four Facsimile 49. There you go. Big issue. A lot of people can't afford the actual one, so this will be a great placeholder. Fantastic Four Fanfare #2. You know, we're punching out all the Fantastic Four stuff because it's coming this summer. It's coming. There's your foil. And we have an incorrect price on that. We're going to have to change that because it's not $7.50. That's actually the cost of the book. That's what we pay. We got a Dodderman. And Gwenpool #2. It's sad. Oh, I guess the Gwenpool's not dead. I thought they were trying to kill her off in the first issue. 2 different Gwenpools. The Cassera variant. We got a Fantastic Four one. And Lyrics Lee. Lyrics is getting a lot of cover art action these days. Iron Man #9. I've been enjoying a lot of these Iron Man covers. I haven't read any of it. And Indito. But I like the steampunk version with a big sword. Sorry about these small images. Moon Knight, Fist of Khonshu number 9. And bring on the bad guys. Taking on Taskmaster, Sakara. Cool covers. Power Man, Timeless number 4. I don't know. But it does have the Alex Ross Luke Cage. Psylocke number 8. Oh, I thought, yeah, it's kind of gross. Just pulling out of the person. Puppeteer Lee. Here we go. That's pretty cool. Doesn't do a lot of Marvel work, this guy. Spider-Verse, Venomverse. People are picking it up off the stands. They're giving it a go. There's still a lot of people who just see stuff and they're like, oh, what is this? I wish more people were a little more aware and could pre-order and subscribe and stuff like that, help us out. But, you know, it is what it is. So one shot. I think it's a one shot. Star Wars Dr. Aphra Chaos Agent number 1. Could be a miniseries. 10th anniversary from Chris Sprouse. A Darbo variant. We got Pablo Collar. Sorry. Small. I'm going to stop apologizing. And Lupacino. I don't know. All these covers are pretty generic for me. Maybe if you're a Star Wars fan, they kind of stand out more. But yeah, they could just put out one issue, one cover. Weapon X-Men. Is this the last issue? It is. Final issue. West Coast Avengers. I thought this was only going to be a 5-issue miniseries or 6, but here we go. We're still going. Fantastic Four variants. And Godtail variants. Little Iron Man, little Ultron. Wolverine number 10. Standard Wolverine, claws in front of his face. Bring on the bad guys, taking on Bullseye. Pascal Ferry. And X-Men 18. Magneto, looking kind of Charles Xavier-ish. That's a pretty cool variant by Howell. Sandoval. And bring on the bad guys. They're taking on Carnage in that cover. Godzilla versus Thor, number 1. This is a Mark Brooks cover, I believe. We got our Gist. I wish these were a larger size. I'm going to have to get Chelsea to change her ways next month because I found out a way to get larger sized images. And so I'll just have to push that on her. But this one I like the best. Rita. That's a cool one. And we've got our Nick Bradshaw and Simon. There's a lot for this Thor one. Holy moly. Simonson. Okay, guys, that is the FOC. We did our DC, we did our Indie, we did our Marvel. These are due on Monday, 8 p.m. from our website, thecanadiancomicband.com. We would love for you to pre-order your comics from us or get a subscription. The new releases, the little that we do bring in, will go live on every Tuesday at 8. And that's that. I'm going to be working on back issues today. So thanks for hanging out, you few, and enjoy the day. Catch you later.